What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D. And you know what I'm saying? We back with the other one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us and to consume the content. While we understand that you have busy lives, we want to thank you and bless. Well, family, I know it's dark right now, but look, I just left the gas station, right? And I want to tell y'all, gas, since maybe 2 years ago, has absolutely came down. I'll be in the light in a second, so please, don't mind the light too much. But what I want to tell y'all is gas is at like all-time lows. I used to live in Washington State, so I live like right next to Seattle. And in 2020 through 2022, up until the beginning of 2023, gas was about like up there. I'm telling you, it hit like an all-time high of like $5. It hit an all-time high of $5. I was paying roughly, like $95 per tank. Sometimes I would pay like $100. So you can imagine, just 2 years later from 2023, gas went from $4 all the way to $3. Today it costs me $58 in order to fill up a full tank. Do you know how huge that is in the price spectrum? That right there makes it takes off such a burden off your pockets. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what the president got going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was due to the oil trade when, we got a good deal with Saudi Arabia. I don't know if it was with Dubai. I don't know what happened. But from that point, from that price point, I have to tell you all that gas is at all-time lows. Like, oil must be at all-time lows, because for me to spend $58 to fill up my car, and it's a gas guzzler, and put it on full, thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you. That is a beautiful happening, and it's not all the time that you get to see this. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot of uncertainty in the world, but I will tell you the ability to be able to get from point A to point B without having the same strain on your pockets. Like, at the time, I used to date this chick, and she lived like an hour and a half away from me. Man, look, that $100, man, it hurt me down deep, because when it came down to it, I wasn't able to take the trip, man. So you can imagine falling off from a dating relationship just from the fact that you're trying to save your pockets. You know how they say, like, love is amazing things, but love does not pay the bills. So love didn't pay that gas trip. And I'm not gonna lie, when we were talking, it definitely put the fire under me to figure out a way to make more bread. But I will tell you though, the president has just made it a lot easier on our pockets in order to get from point A to point B. And I can imagine the airlines, I can imagine airplanes when they're driving, flying diesel. A lot of people aren't flying right now because, we got all this stuff going on with the mechanical problems. But I think what's happening is, the truthfulness is that the airplanes just haven't been being serviced properly. And you can imagine when they get built brand new, usually things when they're brand new, they don't have those mechanical technical difficulties like right up front. But over years and years and years of use and flight usage, the mileage, like 7 years later, I had got my car built. So the car that I'm in now, I got it built. And I got it built in 2017. Last year, man, listen, my car went through it. I spent well over $7K to get this mug back into good standing. But I tell you, once you get it back in good standing, it is well worth it. It is absolutely well worth it. So I just want to let y'all know, family, that this is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful happening. The fact that gas is so cheap, and then we have the opportunity to really be able to travel from point A to point B and be able to take longer distances, because from here where I live now to get to Florida, I have to tell you, like, it would take me 2 tanks. So that means that before it would cost me $200 to get from where I live now to Florida in a 5-hour time period. But now it's only gonna cost me $116, which is huge. That's amazing. That's not even putting a dent, family. So I just want to let y'all know, man, get out there, travel, go ahead, get on the road, you know what I'm saying, be safe out here. Definitely go and get yourself some gas, get yourself some liquid, get yourself some fuel, you know what I'm saying, go fuel up, man, because this is a beautiful thing, man. But I want to let y'all know, we all want to be successful and we all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed, be safe, have an amazing night. I just left the gym, had to go get that work, late nights, early mornings, hard dedication, motivation, persistence, consistency above all, even when the motivation isn't there. Peace.